everybody. My name is Brian Gosur, and I would like to throw my 2 cents in on something that has happened just recently, and it's out in the news all over the place. It's on NPR's firing of journalist Juan Williams, and I wanted to throw my 2 cents out there and my political opinion about what happened. Juan Williams was fired by NPR for some statements he made on the O'Reilly program, and I would like to quote exactly what he said. He said, "I got to tell you, um, if I see people who are in Muslim garb, and I think they're identifying themselves first and foremost as Muslims, I get worried, I get nervous." Unquote. He went further on to say later in the same program, if you said Timothy McVeigh, the Atlanta bomber, these people who are protesting against homosexuality at military funerals, very obnoxious, you don't say first and foremost, we got a problem with Christians, that's crazy, unquote. Um, the spokesman for NPR, Vivian Schiller, who was giving her reasoning why NPR fired, that was the reasons they gave, was because he made that statement, and Vivian Schiller said she understood that Juan Williams was stating a feeling, not an opinion. She understood that, and she made that very clear. But also in her statement, she said that his feelings should be taken up with his psychiatrist and other person, and it was just she since apologized to that, but never to Juan Williams personally, but just publicly said that she apologized for that. It's kind of funny because I thought that the statement she made about him basically being a lunatic or something, somebody that needed to seek psychiatric help because of the statement he made and because of the way he felt, that he was a little bit on the loony side, I think was probably far worse than what Juan Williams stated. Because Juan Williams made a statement that this is how he felt, and he's not really that far off base with most Americans, because there was a poll taken, and almost 90% of Americans said they felt the exact same way. If they were to board a plane or see Muslims, they are on the offensive or defensive. Their guard is up, and they're looking at people in a different light. That's just a feeling. It's almost the same feeling that you would have if we're approaching Christmas. If there was a serial killer that was abducting young children and brutally murdering them, and this man happened to be described as a big fat man with a white beard and a red cap, I guarantee you that the lines to see Santa would be drastically reduced, because that would inflict fear, not because Santa is a bad person, but because of the fear of what one person would be doing. And it's just not that fear is wrong, that's just the way people would feel. Um, Juan Williams stated that, and most Americans would agree to that. But the real reason that Juan Williams was fired wasn't because of that statement. NPR and public television are going, I think right now they're in the middle of their campaign to increase funding and support for their programs, despite the fact that they are supported by federal funds, taxpayer dollars, your money and my money, that goes into support a a group like NPR and public television that is very, very much an arm of the left-wing liberal side. And there's nothing hiding that secret. That's not a secret. Everybody knows that and understands that. But it's wrong to have that funding going into something that I don't agree with, and I'm sure I'm not alone in this. A lot of other Americans don't agree with. Why is that being funded? Why aren't other places being funded? If they were to just stand on their own 2 feet, like everybody else and every other journalistic corporation, they'd probably fall flat on their face, because people wouldn't be funding a group like that, I don't think. You've got a guy, an extreme liberal, George Soros, who just gave almost $2 million to NPR about a week ago, do you think maybe somebody like that might have a little say into how NPR is run? I mean, you just gave him $2 million. I don't know. It just kind of crossed my mind that something like that could happen. But it's just ridiculous that programs in this country that are funded by my money and your money, that nobody asks if you agree with them or if you want to do this. It's just done. It's ridiculous. And incidentally, another thing I just found out too. Juan Williams was the only black journalist that NPR employed. Now they have zero. Where is Reverend Jesse Jackson and all the black advocates? Why aren't they running to his aid about this matter? Everybody should be standing up in arms. And there are a lot of people on the left side that are saying this was wrong, what NPR did. So that's my political view. If you'd love to, I'm going to write an article on this on Hub Pages. I've got the link on the screen. You can go to it and read it and leave your opinion. I'd like to hear what you have to say about this whole situation. So I will look forward to talking to you on the next video. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Bye-bye.